Great, guys. Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Tonight the topic is no. Welcome to TNT, guys. So we can start this meeting. First of all, guys, can you introduce yourself, Diego? And please answer if you have never said yes when you really wanted to say no.
Whoa. I'm 35 years old. I'm living here in Campinas, near São Paulo, capital. I work with marketing, but I work as a data analytics. It's a different way to see the marketing. I'm here in TNT to improve my English, to make friendships, to talk about good things, and to see people like Bruna, who loves English and study languages. It's so good. It's a kind of energy for me. Yep. So let's go to the first question. Yes, I said yes a lot of times when I wanted to say no. Guys, we are here on isolation. I'm here with one wine glass, and I cannot, but I will talk to you about the last yes that I said, but on my heart, I'm feeling that it's important to say no. For example, I received one job proposal last few weeks ago, but I said no to this job proposal because on my current job, I'm very, how can I say, I'm very, I don't know the word.
Happy?
No, I'm very apegado.
Comfortable?
Apegado, yeah.
Attached.
Thank you. To the person, to the sentiment, the feeling, to the job. The other challenge is so good for me, but I can't say yes. Yeah. I said no to the good opportunity and I say yes to the bad opportunity. After that, the guys that I said no don't accept the no. Tell me, you need to think more about it. And after the weekend, you talk to me. Guys, I spend all my weekend thinking about it. And after that, finally, I said no to the bad proposal and yes to the good proposal. But guys, it's very difficult. Huh? I'm go out to my current job in a few weeks, but I'm starting a new job because it's very good for me. I have a lot of opportunities to grow up, to know more about technology and a lot of things. But I said no, and I said yes. It's very difficult because we have a lot of other things between us and the other person that we have to say no or say yes in the correct form. That's it.
Yes, sometimes it's really hard, especially when we are attached in some place as you in your job. Same happens with me because I worked with Alice last year, and it was really hard to finish this because I love this guy, and I don't believe that I said it on YouTube. But that's it. And you, Pedro, can you introduce yourself, please? And say to us if you have never said yes when you wanted to say no.
Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Good evening again. My name is Pedro. I'm 27 years old. I live in São Paulo, and I have been TNT since September, I guess. And yeah, I had this experience too. My heart say no, don't say that, but my mouth say, yes, okay, I will do it for you. Normally, I say yes in the job, right? In the work. And I had a situation that I say yes for my coworker. And when I need to help, she answered me, oh, sorry, I cannot now. So I regret about this. Oh my God, last week I say yes for her, but now I really need to help. And she left and go away. Oh my God. Wow, this is a good coworker that I have. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's it. But I had this experience too.
Yeah,
Things
sometimes.
happen, right?
Yeah, sometimes we start to become the bad guy or the person who start to say no because people like this.
And I think we say yes because we don't show really readless image, right? Okay, I can help you, because when you say no or sorry, I cannot now, I think the other thinks, oh my God, she or he is so rude. He cannot. Um, he didn't help me to solve this or that.
Yeah, but say yes sometimes it's also a problem because it starts to be a cycle and we always say yes, 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 and we cannot do it. Bruna, and you?
Hi guys, I'm Bruna. I live in São Paulo. I work as an English teacher. It's always a pleasure being here. And I was about not to come because I was in a meeting with Philip, and I was like, maybe I should miss the meeting. And then I was like, no, I will be there. Then I came. I couldn't say no to your meeting now because I love your meetings, and I always have a great time here. And for me, it's really hard saying no. It's almost impossible. And I experienced the same thing Diego shared with us in 2020. A teacher I knew invited me to work for her at her school, but it was my first year working at the school as a teacher, and I was really insecure. I thought I wouldn't be able to do that. Then I said no, and then last year she invited me again. 1 year later, she invited me. Then at the time, I was more confident, and I was comfortable. And then I said yes, and here I am now working at her school, and I'm really happy. And I totally agree with Diego. I think it was the best decision I could have made because I am happier now. The other job was really exhausting, and now I'm okay. That's it.
Great. And you, Flavio?
Hello guys, good evening again. My name is Flavio. I'm 20 years old and I live in Guaratinguetá, São Paulo. And yes, I I said yes when I want to say no. I think about this. We have two two how can I say extremos.
Extremely, I don't know.
Extremes, but I don't know if this would be the best one.
Yeah,
Okay,
extremely, I guess, for adventure. I don't know, but go on, go on.
we have it too extremely, but because when have moments when we need to talk, say yes, and we have moments when I when we need to say no. For example, I work in uh, a financial department. I'm a financial assistant. The co-workers need to pay a bill in this moment, and I say no, we can't pay this bill in this month because we don't have money in our flower cash flow. And if my coworker have a persist, how can I say insistência, persistência,
Persistency.
persistent. If my coworker have a persistent with me, I say yes. When I want to say no. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that talk about it. Limits. I think that the extremes. I think you can say edge, because I think that fits in your phrase.
I think we say yes when we want to say no because we need, and we need to say yes or no, and we we want to be good, or to be well with other people and friends and family. I think that.
Okay, thanks, Flavio. And Teju, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hello, hi everyone. So I'm Juliana. I am 23 years old. I live in Rio Grande do Sul. And yes, I have said yes when I wanted to say no, especially in high school when even now I'm doing this sometimes, but I'm trying to stop that. But when I was in high school, I wanted to feel as part as a group. So I said a lot of yes when I don't want to do something, or when I want to I don't know, to be acceptable. I don't know, but it is very hard because sometimes you do something that you don't want to do just to feel as part as a group, or to feel when you put others wishes up under your wishes, or these kind of things.
Yeah, it's a mess when we say yes just to fit it in a group. It's not something good. And you, Campelo, can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Alessandro. I live in Rio de Janeiro. I'm 29 years old, and I believe I agree with everyone. And I passed some situations very like yours, like Diego on the job and Flavio on the job offer, and inside the job, Juliana with friends. And I believe the biggest problem in saying no is about empathy. You want to be emphatic. I don't know if it's the right word, with others, Flavio said about it, Juliana said about it as well. I believe the biggest problem is when you like or someone or some place, and you don't want to look rude or to not stay in that group or be a part of it, and say no sometimes can make that impression. But I believe everyone has to think what is best for you, and it's very hard to do it. I saying for myself, I believe my biggest I have two biggest problems in work for doing everything everyone says to me, and I accept and I help and I do it, and I stay more hours in work doing my stuff after the time, and in the work time doing things for other people. And also with some situations like, you want to go with me somewhere else, somewhere, yes, I don't want to, but I go with you, okay. And that's the that's the two situations that I think it's very hard to say no.
It's good to hear that, because I will push you to go to that pub with me.
Yeah.
Great. And guys, Bruna shares with us something really interesting, because she almost said no to a job opportunity because she felt really insecure to that job position. Uh, and I want to know about you guys. Have you never felt almost said no to one job opportunity because you have felt insecure to that position? Diego, go on.
Yeah. Guys, I have one equation that I use. Ah, que linda. My little girl here. I have one equation that I use it to be very rational, but 30% I'm so confident about my intuition. I don't know, it's very difficult to explain it, but I use it. Guys, I think that we have a lot of opportunities all the time, and almost of them we don't have all the security to choose, but we have to, how can I say, to jump into the infinity. I don't know if that's a good way to express this situation, um, this way, but it's very important to be very confident in you. If I can, 7% of the skills that we need to assume and to say yes to this job, I'm deeply profound to this opportunity. Uh, I'm sure that I have the way of working and the, how can I say, the opportunity to grow and grow my career. I'm go deeply on the opportunity. For me, it's a way to understand if that's a good or no opportunity for me.
Yeah, sometimes we don't fit completely in one position, but we can improve or acquire new abilities during the moments.
In the last year, I think I hired 5 or 6 persons to my team on my job. Guys, I don't see if all the job descriptions are current check. Yeah, I saw a lot the, how can I say, the blood in the eyes. I don't know. It's the feeling. It's very important. The the technical side is very important. But if the person has the technical and the comportamental, it's very important too, yeah? And it's so good.
Yes, great, Diego. Go on, Ju. I really want to hear your history.
So I
Yeah.
was remember a story that my one teacher once told me. You never say that you don't know how to do something. First, you accept, and then you will learn how to do something.
Yeah.
And this phrase stuck in my mind because we were talking about an special situation about graphic designs, but I always remember this phrase, and I try to think on this because I'm afraid. I am afraid to miss opportunities, and I try to hang all the opportunities that I have and try to do my best. So I've never said no to a offer job, but of course sometimes I feel that I'm not prepared enough because I am an imposter. But I think this phrase is very helpful because this encourages me, because I think that I can learn how to do something, and first I accept the offer, and then I try to learn and try to do my best. And it's a good tip to don't stuck in some situation or let this fear paralyze me.
Very good. Congratulations, try courage.
Thank you.
Assume it to go away with the challenge. Very good.
Yeah, it's a great tip, especially to people who have imposter syndrome. So it's really good to follow. And to Pedro.
Yeah, I agree with the imposter syndrome, right? Yeah, I think it is affect majority people in our country. Talking about jobs offer, I don't remember now if I said no. No, I don't remember. I can't remember now. But I agree with Juliana when we have a fear about say no. But in the deep of the answer, it is about fear, right? It is about fear and not me or her. This is bad and weird, but I think this happen all the time, or sometime.
Yeah, it can happens really often. And to Ali.
Well, I believe I never said no to an offer, but I didn't go after other opportunities because of fear. Fear to not be capable of doing something like above my level, the upper level, something that I am not used to do it, but I can. Is something about the imposter syndrome. I believe is very common to everyone, to think you can't do it something just because you don't know deeply or are not too comfortable to do it. And about what Juliana was saying, I worked in some companies that the trainees, estagiários, they are so much better than guys that are 10, 15 years in the job, just because of the willing to do it. They are so, they have a good energy to do it. It's a new problem, so it's a new problem to them and to the guy that was doing this in 10 years. But the guy who is doing this for 10 years don't want to learn something new. It's okay, fine, a new problem. Okay. And the new guy that's willing to learn, okay, new problem. Okay, let me Google that. Let me find something, and came with the solution and new solutions, new ways to do some things. And anyway, I believe if you want to do something, if you have the will to do it, it's like more than halfway to do it. It's the most important thing.
Great points. Great points, Ale. Thanks. And to Flavio.
Sorry, are we talk about the number 2 or 3?
None of them. I
11.
Ai, fiquei perdido.
I ask it to everyone if you have never said no to one opportunity because you felt insecure to that offer.
Oh, I will try. Yes, no, I think no. I'm not fell when I talk when I say no, because we need to have a good embarrassment, I think, to say something. And yet, Flávio. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what I need to talk in this moment.
No problem. So, guys, I will follow the questions that I send on the chat. Guys, sometimes listen and know is something good for us. It can help us to improve one ability or start something new. And I want to know from you, what was the best no that someone said to you? For example, some years ago, I was in a job interview, and when it finished, I received the email. "Oh, we are really grateful, but you don't fit this opportunity right now." And I was really excited to that opportunity. So I decided, no, okay, it doesn't happen now, but I will still try. I will still learn a lot of things that I have to do that job. So in that moment, that no was really important to me. And I want to know from you, Bruna, someone similar happens to you?
When I finished high school, when I graduated, I thought I wanted to be a psychologist. And then I did DNA and everything, and then I enrolled to ProUni to start a course at Mackenzie, which is a pretty famous private university here in São Paulo. And I was like, yes, like that's my chance. This is what I want to do. It is a famous college. It's going to be a great. I will have a great chance to be successful, and to study pretty early. And then my father owns a company, but like we're not rich or something like this, but we weren't approved. Actually, I wasn't approved in ProUni. Then I had a year after that to study and to study for a vestibular, right, for the exams. And then I went to another college after this year study. I had the chance to change the course because I realized I didn't want to be a psychologist. So it was I had a good chance to change the ideas and to think more about the things I wanted. That's it.
Perfect, Bruna. Thanks. And you, Ale?
Well, I was thinking while Bruno is saying, I believe there was two no's in my life that changed a lot for me. It's not really a no. It's a, how can I say, a good no. The first was when I was a trainee and I was working with software development, and I was programming and I did some code, and the guy I was working with has a lot of experience, and he probably don't even remember me, but I remember him all the time. And when I finished my code, he said, "No, you can do better. You know how to do it, and this code is not good. You can do in the cleaner and better way." And I see the code, study a little, understand what I can do, and this helped me a lot to improve in my programming skills. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And always when I finish the code, I remember he's saying, "You can do better." And then I look at my code and see, I can do better. And I do it again. And the other case is something like that, but it was when I was finishing the university, and it was my teacher when I was doing the monography. Don't know the right name. The final thing you have to do to complete your graduation, and it was the same thing. I was doing, I was writing. It's about writing a lot. And he said, "No, try to do it better, write that way, try to think better what you did, and write in a better way." And I didn't like to write a lot, and I was liking to write because I see that I really can write better. So there was the two notes that I received that really changed the way I do things. I do better. It's a no because I know I can do better.
Yeah, it's pretty good especially when it helps us to improve some abilities.
Mhm.
And you, Pedro?
Great story, great history, Ali. It's a great history. Yeah.
So good.
I remember a good no in school when I want to go. Well, I wanted to go in a party, but my colleague de classe, yes, my colleague said, "Oh no, the party is finished. It's just for only invitants, and that's it." So in the other day, I want to go to party. I will to Hopi Hari with my school. Hopi Hari, I think doesn't exist anymore, right? Hopi Hari, a park.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
closed.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I go there, and I met my friend Andre, and we are friends since 26, 2020, 2006, I guess, right? 2006. Yeah. And I think it was a good no, because I wanted to go to a party with my colleagues in the school, but the party, it was for inviters. Okay, don't don't worry. And on the other hand, I went to Hopi Hari and I met Andre, and it was a great day. I enjoyed that day, and I remember that day since then. And I think it was a great no that I received it.
Okay, I was trying
Best movie.
to I was trying to search here if there is any word to penetra in English, but I didn't know that. Então, Diego.
When guys talk, I remember, for example, not a personal or one institutional, yeah, but it's a, if you believe it's a God's no or destiny, I don't know, destino, and no, yeah. For example, when I was young, I think that's young, yeah. I'm dreaming to be a public servant, yeah, because we have stability, we have one, how can I say, a good incomes and salaries. It's so good, yeah. And in that time, I was started um, in the school. I started the law course, and for me, it's a dream. Um, but in that time, I make a lot of I don't know, but the, how can I say, concurso público, I don't know, it's a public exam, yeah. But in all of them, I don't I don't pass, because I'm, for one question I don't enter on the list. Yeah, I don't know if I'm clear, but now of them I study a lot, 8 hours a day, all time. It's my life. I on the time on that time I'm married too. I have one son, and I don't use it to do with my family, to spend time with my boy, my son. And I study a lot, 8 hours a day. I work, I study, but it's not one thing that's good to me. I moved to challenge, and the public servant is very stable. It's very, how can I say, we don't have adventures on that. Yeah, it depends. I don't know. For example, it's a federal Polish. I think that, but not my way to work. My dream. My dream is to work at a tribunal and a court. Yeah, law court, and the destiny, God, and the other things say three no's for me. It's a big concourse, public concourse, public exam. For me, it's so good because I'm so happy right now on my job, on my profession, with my kids, to develop my career, to study a lot. I think that's like other guys said, a big no, and changed my life.
Jesus, just good histories.
Yeah.
Flap, do you want to say something?
Yes. Guys, I'm sorry, but I need to go now because I have other compromise, I think. But I love to have this moment with us. See you guys. A good night.
Okay, Flávio, see you. Bye
Bye,
bye.
Fabio. Good evening.
Gil, go on.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to remember a good note that I've received. Of course, I have had one, but I I was thinking about when you received a no from a crush, and then you realized that the person wasn't for you, you know. And this is so good because you feel, oh my God, I was in love for this person, but I was thinking about this kind of situation. Sorry to move the subjects.
We are too old. We are too old. We're just thinking work. Everyone has
But
received
you
a
are.
no
It's
from
perfect,
someone.
Gil.
Everyone has received a no from a crush. You are not alone.
Yeah, but it's good when this happened, and then you realize that the person wasn't for you, and you feel, oh my God, thanks for that no at the time.
Yes, as Lady Gaga said, it wasn't love, it was a perfect illusion. Uh, Great, guys. And okay, we talk about no's that happens on career and guys, I wanna know, how do you react when someone says no to you? In general, how do you react? Is it okay to you, or you are like Pedro that you feel really angry with her um I don't remember if it was her colleague or in the job place. I don't remember. But that moment he felt really upset. And usually when someone says no to you, how do you react?
Oh, for me, to be short, I believe it's the way you say no. Like when I said when my coworker said no, and he said I could do better and things like that, it was really a good no. But when it's a no, it's just no, go away, goodbye. And some situations could be bad. I believe it's the way the person who said no, the reason the person said no, depends on the situation. I believe there are some no's that make me upset, but there are some that I understand. Okay.
No, why? Because I don't want.
Because I don't like you.
Yeah. And you, Diego?
Guys, that's one thing that I work a lot with my my mind, with my mindset, yeah? Because it's very important to receive the no in a good way, in a good perspective. But it's very difficult, yeah. Especially if you have one good thing about the yes. You expect the yes. You hope that the yes change your life, change your perspective, or change your job, your project. We had a lot of situations that we needed to receive one yes. But I'm with the maturity when I grow up. I'm during the years. I understand that the no is very important. Like I said in the last question, for example, it's very important. And I try to understand more the reasons besides the no. When one person say no to you and this person give you one reason for that, it's very interesting. Yeah. all the times that I say no to my sons, to my wife, to other people, and to my job mates. I don't know if a word, my colleagues on the job, and the people who are beside me on the job. I'm a coordinator right now. I have a team. I said to them the reasons that I said no. We are rational people, right? Human beings. It's very important to understand that's not the moment because I may need to increase my income. We don't have money right now, but it's very important to you to develop your career, to your technical skills and other things. And after that, I will promoted you and you increase your salary, for example. This reason is very important. When you said one just a no, it's very difficult to people. Yeah. On the army, for example, the people have the how can I say the objective to say no without reasons because in the army or the religion, for example, one I don't know, one pride to one pastor, they have one vote to obedience. But we are on the job, on our families. It's very important to explain that the no, we have a reason beside them. That's it.
Yeah, and I think it's really hard, especially to you, because you are in a position that you have to say no really so
Yeah.
much to some people.
Yeah, that's it.
Into Bruna.
I forgot the question, but now I remembered. Um, the questions reminded me how I feel, right? When someone says no. You said something really nice about crushes, you know. It was pretty interesting. Definitely, this is the moment I don't like hearing no, but I think it's part of life, understanding we are gonna experience no's a lot of times, you know. It's never easy, mainly when it's something we really want, like a job opportunity or I don't know, a new course that we couldn't, or if it's a test and we don't pass it. I'm sorry. Then I think in these cases it's more complicated. No, it's harder. But that's it. Life has been really good on me, you know, and I haven't been listening a lot of no's these days, so I just need to think. That's it.
Great, Bruno. Thanks. Into you.
Yeah, I said this funny story about no's, but I feel very upset, and sometimes I feel sad when I receive a no because I think I see the no's as a mistake, or I wasn't good enough, and so I received this no. And this is very hard to me because I've done a lot of sessions of therapies to talk about my necessity to help the others and to be good for others. So it's very hard when I received some no, and I feel sad, but lately I'm trying to move on, and I agree with Alessandro said that it's important when you have when you received a reason, a good reason about this no, and you can understand and feel more comfortable, and or if you have another opportunity or a good advice with this no.
Yeah, it's easier to understand when someone explains to you the reason. And to Pedro.
I think I agree with all guys said, and well, in my case with my coworker, I think I put on in her or in her attitude, hopeness, I guess, right? Hopeness or a chance that I have a feedback, you know, when I will need to help. But I think the hopeless or hopeless. I don't know why. I think hopeless, right? Yeah. I think this feeling is I put on her, and that's it. My mistake, but this things happens, and we need to move on, and because tomorrow is a new day, and well, you will meet people that they you you will meet people that will help you, right? If a person doesn't help, on the other hand, we have a good coworkers or friends, and that's it.
Great. Ju, no problem. We're here to listen a lot of good histories. And guys, that's it, guys. I share with you the link to our survey, so please answer this. And if you have some suggestions to topic to discuss here, it was a good idea to share with me because I don't have so many topics in my mind. And guys, I really hope to see you here next week. Have a great week. And that's it. Love you all. Bye bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Good